Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. So we're in the Chupacabra shop. We should have come back to the shop probably 3 hours ago and bought some more dungeon keys. Because of that I missed one collectible. But we did have enough to do the challenge from this. So let's see what this is. I wouldn't be surprised if I fail miserably on this challenge.
You found a Kleidos! How wonderful! It has been so long since I've seen one of these.
Just read the damn spell.
Yes, of course.
This is gonna be a simplistic...
That's it?
That's what it says, sir. Go ahead, my lord. Choose a challenge.
Okay. So... you will fight against 3 dungeons jailers. 1, defeat all enemies, complete the first trial without activating the chaos power, destroy enemies without more than 20 seconds elapsing between kills, and 4, complete the first 3 trials in 1 try. And let's see. You'll fight against 3 waves of soldiers of Satan and 4 possessed citizens. You will fight against 3 harpies in the depths. So this is the remnants of the sapphire. You need to collect at least 8 Kleidos to unlock the 2nd tier. And then you need 12 Kleidos for the 3rd tier. And 4 and you need all 16 of the Kleidos. Alright, so
Excellent choice, my lord.
let's just see what this does.
Follow me, your excellence.
What's the point of all of this? Why is this in this game? Why isn't this just... why aren't these battles that are just in the game in general? There's some more statues that would interest your average 14-year-old.
If you don't mind, I'll wait for you in here. I wish you luck, my lord.
So
Yes, make them fear you, my lord.
so here's what I'm thinking. Let's just do this. If this is supposed to do a massive amount of damage, then this should just get all of them done. There. Okay. Cheat.
Impressive, my lord. Only you could do that.
Of course,
Challenge is now complete.
that's not gonna work for any of the others. But what was the point of doing the challenges? Frankly.
Good choice, my lord.
I guess we'll
I'm
try
sure that
this.
The challenge is very exciting.
But I guess it won't really matter.
Those miserable wretches don't know what's coming to them, my lord.
So how much of this challenge can be done easily? Alright, so the 3rd tier, you have to defeat everybody rather quickly. So you probably would have to do this with a time metric or something. And see, you're in a weird position here because I didn't do 3, that means I won't get 4.
Ouch, that's got to hurt.
I guess maybe I could do a combo in just one wave to get 3 to work. In this case, I don't think the dragon actually would have worked anyways. So this really just feels like a lot of get good stuff that I don't feel like Castlevania should really be a Dark Souls-esque game. I think that's unnecessary. It can be moderately challenging or even pretty challenging, but I don't think it needs this kind of content. And I don't feel like any of the previous Castlevania games probably had wave-based challenges or objective-based challenges. They probably had a timer or something like that that would have, in some part, yeah. Yeah. I imagine Castlevania games do have like a timer, and that is that. I also feel like if I had all of my abilities turned to the highest level of mastery and didn't even try to do any of this until at the very end of the game, then that would have been cooler. I suspect if I had the dragon pendant right now, I could probably use it to get some of the several different things done. So yeah, I failed the 3rd one, which means I don't get the 4th one, which is fine.
Remember that there are still medals to be had in this challenge.
I have no idea what the medals are for. In this, you fight against 3 harpies at the depths and survive several waves of 3 dishonored vampires. I don't even know if we fought dishonored vampires in the game yet. And getting more of these rewards doesn't seem like it does anything for your gameplay. X, return to the castle. Yes.
Very well. Let's leave it for now. If you don't mind, let's get out of here. This place gives me the shivers.
Yeah, this just feels like pointless garbage added on for no reason content that very possibly they were intending on selling as extra DLC. Meanwhile, there still is that $7.99 bit of DLC that's story DLC after this. The only thing I could think is maybe doing the challenges would have given me a lot of the skull elements. Okay, so how much does it cost to buy a dragon scale? That would be a lot, but after we purchase this and after we purchase this, we may very well just buy a bunch of dragon scale and then
Pleasure to serve you, my lord.
use that as a easy way to cheat through some of those challenges. Although I don't know if that really would let you cheat through the wave-based challenges, because that's probably more set in stone. Now I want to just look at all of these locations because we can pretty much go everywhere here. So this is the map room, and I didn't realize that these were map rooms. I thought this was an elevator. So we haven't looked at the map in the past in a while. What we're supposed to be doing right now is chasing the hooded man, who's probably a Belmont, in the present time. This is a really cool effect, it's just really unused. So Overlook Tower, we could go to Bernard's Wing, the City of the Damned, or Carmilla's Lair. But I don't think you get any other options. I think there's one map room in each of these areas, and that is that. But if the map rooms are slightly better than, or in different places than Wolf Altars, I guess that would help. So at the current moment, where there's like 8 collectibles I could get, it says, at Bernard's Wing, and 5 at the City of the Damned, and 4 or 5 at Carmilla's Lair. Alright. I don't think there's anything that way. I don't think there's really a reason why you'd want to go that way. Unless I do get a really, really good double jump, I don't think I'm going that way. This section. Where does this lead to? This might be an elevator that takes us to where our ghost son is waiting. If that's the case, then no, this is just a shortcut, I think, to a place we've already been. Let's look at the map. It feels like there's an entire section of gameplay here that I could go through. Well, we're already here. We might as well see where it goes. Well, that's going to be annoying. Have to be kind of careful not to let the lava fall on me. Right. Why would this section just be here? Is what I would like to know. Is why would I just be able to totally miss and overlook an entire large section of gameplay? Seems like this is the way to go. Over here. I'm not sure if the specific magic gems you get are intentionally given out at certain amounts, or if they are specific to the locations. So if you were trying to simply just have all the life upgrades and none of the other upgrades, it might be a little bit easier. Alright, now my only question is, was there another thing? I guess not, because I am in a different position. This is different. This is this room, which I still don't think there's a... Alright. So there is a way to... Are you seriously gonna make me fight again, game? I'm very possibly gonna die here. So yeah, just kind of constantly getting punished for playing thoroughly, apparently. Why did my combo stop when I turned off my magic ability? Alright, how about we do this? Alright. I'm going to die if I'm not careful. Oh, this is irritating. And it's not like these give enough experience for this to be worth the effort. You're gonna get like 50 experience at best. Maybe 100 experience. Alright, come on. These guys fight with swords, so fighting with a void sword, not helpful. Seriously? Just stop this already. How can I get out of here? Can I just open the door and leave? No, I'm stuck in this room. In this fight. And so this opens the door to the thought that I should not even bother to try to find any of the collectibles in this game until this blood menace is eliminated from the game. So if I beat the entire game and the blood menace is like the final boss battle and there's nothing more that you can do, or if there's no point in which this stops happening, then yeah, there's, I don't know what the other options would be. And I think what I'm probably screwing up here is I need to destroy the blood in some attack after I destroy the skeletons, which is harder, easier said than done. This wouldn't do anything. Nope. Right. See that? This is just ridiculous. You know, just kill me. At this point, let's just go back to a checkpoint. I don't want to fight these guys anymore. This is like the 6th wave of them respawning. I don't know if there's been a glitch here or what. Now, to be fair, it probably is pretty Castlevania to have enemies that respawn constantly, but usually that would be if you leave a room and return to a room, not have a boss fight where the enemy just constantly respawns. Alright, come on, just kill me. Return to checkpoint. It probably would have been easier just to hit start, actually, and return to checkpoint.
The greatest of all demons has come to kill that mysterious man. I must investigate.
Yeah, so Abaddon, the greatest of all demons, seriously? Let's see if we return to checkpoint. Let's just see if maybe I can walk out of this. So let's just see if we can walk this way. Alright, and hit this real quick and open this door and just get out. Come on, please just work. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know how well this is going to help anything though, frankly. Because I'm now in the wrong place. And unless I want to traipse all the way around... Is there something... I don't want to restart current mission because I have no idea where that would send me at all. So unless I want to just traipse around the entirety of the castle, like I don't know how to get out of this area without going through that room. Let's just see what where this takes us. Maybe we can find something a little bit more convenient. Oh no! It's even worse! These are the vampires. So you can't go anywhere, you can't get any collectibles. The second you get off the beaten path, you're getting pretty much extreme end-game enemies. Actually, these guys seem like they're a little bit easier to kill. But who's to say that that's all I have to fight? That may just be the beginning. And I'm not expecting to really find artwork or XP. I'm mostly just trying to find a way out of here. That's all I really want. It's been a very long time since we've been in this area, so it's pretty much guaranteed that we would be able to go where we're supposed to go. Gonna freeze that now, just in case that is a final destination for us. Let's see. That's an odd angle jump. There's no central platform to stand on besides the starting spot, apparently. I seriously kind of doubt we will ever get any unlock ability that freezes things for longer, so this probably is just a press the A button really fast to get where you want to go. Yeah, barely made it in time. That puts us down here. And not really sure what's over here. I suspect not a lot. Let's see. Which way do I want to look first? Oh, well. This way is just a map room. So we can use the map room for the first time to get back to the shop, I suppose. So let's just take a moment to look about this other direction. This would have been very early game, so I wouldn't be surprised if there are bits of artwork. Although, frankly, from the word go, I kind of knew to break most of the things. There's just statues that I didn't realize could be broken. Alright, so where would this take us? This would take us upward and just forward in general. I don't feel like it's necessary to look at this. If anything, the lesson I should have learned from all this is that right now I kind of have to be at maximum health and attack before I can go back and try and play this. So the idea that this is an open world game is a farce. It's totally not. It has some revisitable areas, and that's about as much as you can say. But if you do revisit any of those areas, you're screwed, because then you're going to end up fighting a lot of enemies that, if you just stay on the beaten story path, you won't have to fight, and you'll have a better experience. Unfortunately, up until this point, I've said this game would have been better if you had more fight sequences. After fighting those people, those skeletons, and them just infinitely respawning, I've come to realize that that's not true. This game, because the fight sequences aren't done very well, it's not worth it. Alright, well, that is how the maps work, and that is proof that there are maps that there aren't secondary sub-locations. There's only one map room in each location. Alright, so did I look to see what... Let's see. I don't think my mist would get me to that place. Let's see what this does. I wouldn't be surprised if this takes you up to... I wouldn't be surprised if this just takes you up to the toy maker's location. Yes, this is just the overlooked tower over here. So there is a bit of a fast travel location if you need to get to that. But it all kind of just doesn't matter. Like, you've got map rooms and you've got elevators that all center into the City of the Dead, but it's all just locations in the past. And then you have multiple, way more than 4, I would say, locations where the... Oops, you're supposed to jump straight. Way more locations where you can use the wolf symbol. Right, so we know that this, I think, is a different area. So I think I've done everything. And again, I don't want to fight these guys. I don't need that much grinding in my life. That's why I was playing this game on easy in the first place. Managing to throw purple gas at me, which really doesn't mix with the... And I assume this always takes you back to the location that you left from. I'm hoping, at least. If not, then I'm in the Arts District for no reason. And I don't see... I don't see a way to get up to that without a double jump. So I kind of ran away from my problems and got a little bit of upgrades. We figured out what collecting these Kaleidos unlocks, which is basically nothing. We purchased some more dungeon keys, which will really only be used, I think, for experience. Speaking of experience, like, okay, I no longer need to press X and A. I still need to press Y and A. I still can work on doing somersault whips in the air holding X. Let's see. And what, in the air holding Y. A lot of these require synchronized blocks to work. Hold Y and then press Y. I could try doing that. And that might get my whip up to mastery level 3. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's actually 5 levels of mastery. We don't have enough really to purchase any of other skills, it looks like. So that's another great example of where the grinding does not matter, because it's not really doing anything for us. Chaos is now up to mastery level 2, so maybe chaos attacks will do a little bit more damage. And then lures, just more and more bits of lore we're collecting for whatever little that's worth. So by taking this side mission for 35 minutes really, we've really just wasted our time. Let's see, challenges. It seems like on the pause menu you can look at challenges, but you can't access the challenges, which frankly you might as well just be able to access the challenges. That would just be easier. I don't think doing challenges would unlock anything. I believe there is an achievement for beating this game 110%. I would be surprised if 100% is getting all the collectibles in what you would call the main game, and then the 10% is doing all of the challenges perfectly and getting all 4 of the banners for that. Yep, this entire episode feels like it was a waste of time. Arguably, a lot of this game feels like it's a waste of time. No longer is it just stretching by having us go through areas and finding collectibles. It is now stretching the game for length by respawning enemies or spawning newer enemies that are stronger. And I don't really appreciate spending 10 minutes fighting 2 skeletons that can just respawn over and over again. That's going to be it for this recording, though. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching.